Hey everybody, welcome back. So today I'll be talking about Nash equilibrium, right? So it's a little harder to understand with this only video. So I'll advise you to take a paper and create the matrix as I say, right? So what is Nash equilibrium? First, let me understand. Let me help to let me explain you in a bit. So Nash equilibrium is a strategy in which both the firms are doing the best they can given what the other firm is doing, right? So so for example, let us take an example. From there you will understand what the Nash equilibrium is. So in this case it is a stable equilibrium. Nobody, I mean, the players, they don't have an incentive to unilaterally deviate from their decision, because that is the maximum they could get. That is the maximum payoff they are getting from that strategy which they are following, right? So let me try to explain you in a very simple example. Again, let's say we have two firms, firm A and firm B. So you create a matrix in the page that you have. The decision is to whether to advertise or not, right? So firm A, it can advertise or it cannot advertise. Advertise, do not advertise. Firm B also, advertise, do not advertise, right? So now we have four columns here. I mean, four boxes we have. First box will give you firm A is also advertising, firm B is also advertising. Second box will give you firm A is advertising, but firm B is not advertising. Third box will give you firm A is not advertising, firm B is advertising. And fourth box will give you firm A is also not advertising and firm B is also not advertising, right? Now I'll define the values. So if firm A advertises and firm B also advertises, both of them are gaining 10 rupees, for example. If both of them don't advertise, right, they are gaining 15 rupees each, correct? So 10 10 15 15. But if firm A advertises and firm B doesn't advertise, firm A will get 20 rupees, for example, and firm B will get, let's say, 5 rupees, 20 comma 5. If firm A doesn't advertise, it will gain 5 rupees only, and if firm B advertises, it will gain 20 rupees only, right? So in both of these scenarios, you see, the maximum payoff will come in the last case when they both don't advertise. They are gaining 20 and 20, right? So let us try to find the Nash equilibrium in this case. So now we have to consider each firm's perspective first. So firm A is there. So let's say we are seeing the whole scenario from firm A perspective, right? So you have made the matrix in the paper. So let us try to understand this from firm A perspective. Now let us see what the firm B is doing. If firm B advertises, so this is the first column of advertising. If firm B advertises, right? Now firm A has two options, whether to advertise or not to advertise. If firm A advertises, it will gain 10 rupees. If firm B doesn't advertise, it will gain just 5 rupees. So what is the higher outcome in this case? 10, right? So firm A will choose to advertise, correct? Okay. Now let's say firm B doesn't advertise. If firm B doesn't advertise, now again it has two options, advertise, not to advertise. If firm A advertises, it will gain 20 rupees, right? And if firm A doesn't advertise and firm B is also not advertising, they'll gain 15 each. Again, what is the maximum payoff in this case? 20 rupees. So again, the firm A strategy is to advertise, correct? So you'll circle whichever dominant strategy you are getting, you circle that. So we have circled two. One is this, 10. Another is here 20, right? Now let's see from the firm B perspective. From firm's B perspective, what if firm A advertises, you know and we are seeing from the firm B perspective, we have firm A. If firm A advertises, now let's see what the firm B should do. If firm B also advertises, it is gaining 10 rupees, and if firm B doesn't advertise, it is gaining only 5 rupees. So what is the maximum strategy in this case? What is dominant strategy? Is to advertise. So we'll circle it here. Now in whichever column you get the two circles, that is the Nash equilibrium, right? So in this case the Nash equilibrium is 10 comma 10, which is if both of them advertise, they'll that is a stable equilibrium here. So they don't have this option to deviate from this path, right? So that is a Nash equilibrium, and they both will end up advertising. Now you can do the same procedure for the other parts as well, and you will see that the Nash equilibrium is 10 comma 10. It is not and there could be more than one Nash equilibrium in a case also, right? So don't worry about that, whether we are getting, we should get one also. You can get more than one, right? So this is how we calculate the Nash equilibrium in general, and that is a stable equilibrium from which no firm has an incentive to unilaterally deviate from that decision, right? That is what the Nash equilibrium is. Thank you so much. Have a very nice day. Please subscribe to our channel. Bye bye and take care.